Hi, welcome to an episode of Go Roots Tarot. My name is Lisa, your guardian of the universe. I'm going to tap in and get some protection. I call on Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Joshua for wisdom and knowledge, Archangel Metatron for the connection to the higher realms, the Most High God. Can you please show us what we need to see today as a collective? Ishidinia, Sidinia, Ta'ana, Ta'o, Kofinia, Sata, Inia, Shidinia, Hanatalo, Itikinia, Sitinia, Hanata. Ishidinia, Hata, Anatia, Hanata. Ishidinia, Sitinia, Hata. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost Spirit. The first card says everyone that when it gets chosen is going to be going to court. Because everything they did in the dark has been seen the light. And it's time to pay in spirit and in flesh. And they're going to go on a personal journey. A spiritual journey. That's going to lead them to toil and labor. And that makes them concerned because they know in the distant future and get a message of concern that they're going to have to give back the gifts, the money, the stuff that they've stolen from the chosen. And they know that we're expecting to get back what we deserve. This mature woman that is not sick because the sick spells all went back, all the death spells went back to this mature woman trying to send to the chosen. And now they're not going to be held in high honor anymore. And their marriages is going to go straight to hell. And that great fortune's out the door. Because everybody knows you're nothing but a thief and a liar and a Jezebel of darkness. And everybody's taking a new pathway because you're going to lose everything. You're losing your house, you're losing everything, your mind and everything. And you're losing this wealthy man because it came in upside down. And this community of people of darkness are all going to be put to Dalo. Biraro. Lots of funerals are happening. And they're getting messages about their occupations also being put to... Everything you touch is being put to death. And now your childish ways of being are going to have to change because you're going to get to go walking around acting like a little child anymore. Now you're in despair because you're hid in poverty because you couldn't block this courtship. Being a false ass person with this mature man. And you're not getting any unexpected money anymore, but you are going to get some court papers coming in from going against this privileged lady and this earth angel. Now you're all in your thoughts about everything you did to this main female, trying to keep her from her main male, her emperor, and trying to block her love life in her family room in her fourth house, and trying to let her not get her money that she deserves. But now all you're going to get is a bunch of prison time, and you're going to go to spiritual jail also. You're going to go to jail in 3D and the real D, and in the spiritual realm. In a distant future, very soon, and you're not going to be an official person anymore. And if you at the local, all your lovers and anything you had in your life is going to be gone. Because everybody's going to know what and who you are. That you're nothing but a thief of love, thief of money, thief of other people's plans and everything. And anything you've done in the darkness is going to be seen in the light and going to be seen for exactly who and what you are. Because you have been seen. You have been weighed. You don't get to come to the new earth. You don't get to come to new earth and have any harmony or interloco, and that puts you in fear because you know you ain't going to get to go. You already know because you didn't do the work, and you try to block people that did do the work. You try to block them and try to make them blind because you didn't want them to have harmony and peace and move forward to their best life because you wanted to have everything your way because you thought you were like Miss Burger King over here or something. But we are going to get the harmony we deserve. Because we aren't going to be blind anymore. You can't blind whoever you were blinding. If you were blinding their twin flame or their emperor, they're not going to be blind no more. And victory's coming. Victory's coming now. And all the blindfolds are removed and no one's in fear of moving forward to their past their life. And now you're going to be envious of them getting the love and everything that they were supposed to have years ago that you didn't want them to have. Because they're going to get fresh starts in their relationships and with the Most High God. And now there's hope for a better tomorrow, just like you didn't want them to have. Because they got clemency. They're going to forgive and move forward and forget what happened in their life, but remember the lessons. And meditate, get into a meditated state of being so they can move forward to where they need to go. And they're going to remember the memories of what it used to be with these people of darkness, so they can move forward to blessings and find true love, because ain't nobody there had no love. But they were gluttony, they were full of gluttony, because they wanted everything for themselves, and they were full of illusions and lies. And now no one trusts them no more, because they know that they are now going to be, what's this? Oh, they had unwavering tenacity. You had a bad temper, then you go get your temper checked. And they had a lot of lust on them. And they hate that you had an open heart of kindness, but they know that you're getting an infinity of blessings coming your way that they could not stop you from getting, because you have the courage of the Most High God, and all the greed is catched up with them, and now unexpected things are happening to them, because everything they wanted for you is now being created for them, with all their arrogance that they had inside their vessel is now bringing in their misfortune, because all you were doing was being yourself, and that made them feel lost because they didn't want to do the work. They want that to be a secret, but all their secrets are coming out, and everybody knows about everything they did in the dark. Is there anything else you want to say with this deck before I go to the next one? Now you're going to get justice for everything that they did to you that they didn't think anyone would know about, that they thought was a secret. You're going to get justice for it. You're going to get to move forward to your destiny that these ass clowns could not steal from you. Of darkness. So the ass clowns are getting misfortune. Ass clowns of darkness. You shikini at that, Anna. What do you want to show us with this deck? About the ass clowns of darkness. And us getting our victory. What else do you want to show us? They see the magic within, that you're creating the life that you wanted, and you're calling it in, and a new earth is coming in, and they're being destroyed and removed. They see that that's happening, and there's nothing they can do about it. They see that you use your understanding, and that you're brave, and you're moving forward to get balance in your relationships that they want to cause turmoil in and destroy and take from you, that you're still getting everything God has for you. You're removing doubt, and you're going to have open communication with the people, places, and things, and make peace so you can move forward to where you need to go. And you're going to use the power you have within yourself, because you have internal renewing. You're going to renew your cycles of blessings that they try to steal from you and move forward to what God has for you, and there's nothing they can do about it but get out of the way. They see that you're devoted and that you bloomed into everything you need to be to the Most High God who strengthens you, and that you got your angels and ancestors with you, and that they're all going to reap what they sow. And they're going to have to move out of the way because they got frozen hearts. They're closed-hearted people of darkness, and they see that they couldn't stop your life. They couldn't stop your love. And that shatters them because they all have trauma. Because they held on to their trauma of everything that happened to them before and any kind of relationships they had, whether it's with their parents or with lovers or whatever, and that froze their heart. They, instead of healing from it, they learned horrible things from it and held on to it, and it froze their hearts, and it consumed them with darkness and hatred. And that's why they wanted to break up your love life and your blessings, because they didn't feel like they had any coming. But you're going to bloom into the blessings that you're supposed to have, and you're going to get that renewal mentally, spiritually, and physically with all your relationships that they want to block and tear away from you, because you believe that the magic within and the Most High God is stepping in to help you also to move where you're supposed to go. All those love potions that they put on people and in your life to try to turn them against you so that you wouldn't get the love you had supposed to have, and to freeze their hearts to go against you so that you wouldn't get the love you wanted, is going back to sender and practitioner. So now they're going to have a frozen heart against the same people that put the love spell on them. They're not going to like you anymore, not going to want you around no more. They're going to find the magic within themselves. They want to come and be with the people they're supposed to be because they know who they have love for. They're going to remove all the trauma that you put on them. They're going to be devoted to bloom into what God has for them to be. And they're going to step up and have the conversations they need to get out of the tough cycle of darkness that they put themselves in, so they can get this internal renewal in the Most High God and move forward to their blessings that you try to steal from them in their love life and their forward movement. Is there anything else you'd like to say to us today? Because they got a boundless spirit. They're no longer bound with darkness, or these entities of darkness that wanted to take away their love life and their blessings. Now they get to move forward and be blessed and happy as they do. Because they're going to move forward with celestial grace now. And they know what path they're going to take. And that makes them happy. Because they're no longer stuck in darkness no more with a bunch of lust and low vibrational people. And now they're welcoming in a new dawn of living, and a new earth that's going to be coming, and a new way of living life that no one can take or steal, because they don't want to have any missed chances with their true love, because of some lust-filled, demonic-ass person that wants to have a poker face and be in their life with a bunch of lies and spell work, trying to keep them stuck in yesteryear, and then have a frozen heart and not move forward to where they need to go. And they're all going to be laid to rest, just like we saw over here. They're going to be laid to rest, mentally, spiritually, and physically, because God's had enough. And it's time for us to move forward to our divine union that God has for us, that no muggle, no demon, no witch, no warlock can ever block from us. Now is the time. And this is the hour. So all of the enemies are going to be destroyed and removed forever. Sounds good to me. I'm going to leave this reading right here. I close this reading in this portal in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Spirit. I thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Jocelyn, Archangel Metatron. Until next time, this is Golden Roots Tarot. You have a blessed day.